Good day, Miss Earth family. I'm Hattenterhaastafit Miss Earth Air 2024, and I'm your host for today, sending you a warm welcome all the way from Iceland. The excitement continues as we introduce you to the second batch of Miss Earth 2025 delegates. Let's get to know them, and I'm sure the delegate would appreciate all your love and support. Before we get started, I'd like to thank everyone who has been supporting Miss Earth and helping us share our cause of protecting and celebrating our planet.
Sponsors: Eventista, exclusive partner official voting portal. San Miguel Corporation. Joy Nostalgia Hotel and Suites Manila, managed by the Ascot Limited, one of the official residences. Diamond Hotel Philippines, one of the official residences. Century Park Hotel Manila, one of the official residences. Gandang Ricky Reyes, chain of salons, the official makeup artist and hairstylist. Coco Life, believing in Filipino, the official insurance partner. Miss Earth Foundation, Kitco Travel and Tours, Department of Tourism. Pacific Blue Transport Services, the official airport transfer partner. MMDA, Metropolitan Manila Development Authority.
Now on the hearts of today's presentation, let's meet the second batch of Miss Earth delegates. Here they are!
Hello Earth, my name is Gerardant. I am 18 years old and proudly from the beautiful city of Gerardsbergen in Belgium. I am a nursing student and in my free time I dedicate myself to promoting my hometown and Miss Exclusive, which is truly where my passion lies. This year I have the honor of being the ambassador of Mannekepis, the oldest symbol of our country, and it makes me proud to bring movement and joy to my city. I was raised by my amazing mother and sister. My childhood was not always easy, but through hard work and determination, I built a path towards my future. Today, I stand as a proud young woman with one clear goal: to become your next Miss Earth. Because I am, and I will always be, a woman of the earth.
My story was born in the heart of nature. I grew up surrounded by trees, animals, and silence, learning the strength of simplicity and the beauty of life in its essence. At 18, I began my journey in the beauty pageants. It wasn't easy, I faced challenge and defeat, but each experience made me more resilient and determined. I also discovered my passion for languages and for the world, which broadened my horizons and possibilities. Today, in addition to being Miss Earth Brazil, I am an entrepreneur with my own aesthetic clinic, helping women to feel confident and empowered. Representing Brazil at Miss Earth, it's more than a title. It is carrying my roots, my voice, and inspiring others to transform challenge into achievements. Nice to meet you. I am Laila Frison, and this is my story.
Joining a beauty pageant was always about representation and visibility. Now I have a mission to advocate for my traditional way of life. I grew up in an isolated Indigenous community in Canada. My community often lacked clean drinking water and has low housing conditions. This affected my mental health. I don't come from a family who has a lot of money or opportunities, but we do have a lot of richness in our culture and language. My culture is a diverse system of spiritual beliefs, practices, and ancestral knowledges that are connected to the traditional lands and resources that we inhabit. As an adult, I turn my culture into my life's work and passion. I volunteer regularly with the Indigenous community and grassroots organizations. I plan to go into law school into the future to advocate for Indigenous peoples in Canada and across the USA and hopefully across the world one day. Kisagi Tanawao Nanasku Mitanao.
Sophia Mayer's Miss Earth England.
Every great journey begins with a single step, and mine has been rooted in kindness, creativity, and a love for our earth. Growing up in Kent, known as the Garden of England, I was endlessly fascinated by the natural world. Even as a little girl, I found myself protecting tiny creatures with the belief that every life, no matter how small, deserves care and respect. That passion was nurtured by my mum, a former beauty queen who now runs EcoSan services, turning recycled fishing nets and car tyres into eco-friendly products, a professional model and empowerment coach, helping young women find confidence and their voice. I've worked as a lifestyle manager in care homes, bringing joy and enrichment to the elderly. As a former artist, I've always been passionate about creativity, and when I'm not advocating, you'll probably find me at the gym, spending time with my grandparents or with Gaston. I believe beauty is not just seen, but felt. In kindness, creativity, and in the protecting of our planet.
Hello, my name is Delegate, proudly representing Ethiopia as Miss Earth 2025.
I grew up in a family deeply connected to both health and the environment. My mother is a nurse and my father is an engineer. So from an early age, I learned the value of caring for people and for our planet. As a child, I was inspired by Ethiopia's breathtaking landscape and rich culture, but I also became aware of the challenges our environment faces. These experiences shaped my dream to use my voice for change. Being crowned Miss Earth Ethiopia was not just a personal achievement, but a responsibility. My advocacy focuses on promoting sustainable farming, climate action, eco-education, and afforestation. Because I believe small actions can create powerful change when we stand together. I am proud to share Ethiopia's beauty and culture with the world, and I hope my journey inspires others to protect the earth, our beloved common home.
In Finland, the beautiful land of 1,000 lakes and endless forests. In a small, charming town, a girl was born with almond-shaped eyes and a big heart. Hello, my name is Amanda. My journey of self-discovery has been long. Without my mother's determination, my father's humor and calm spirit, my both grandmothers' unconditional love, and my grandfather's strength, I wouldn't be the person I am now. I have a deep love for animals, and horses in particular have been my therapy since childhood. I have been riding for as long as I can remember. The bond between a human and an animal is to me one of the most beautiful connections in the world. My passions lie in celebrating each person's unique beauty, protecting nature, and doing my part to preserve the rich biodiversity of our planet. My dream has come true. I am honored to be Miss Earth Finland 2025.
Hello, beautiful people of the world. My name is Nana Ama Asha AC, and I'm a law student at the University of Ghana. Growing up in Ghana has to be one of the most profound events of my life. I loved hiking, horse riding, and gardening with my family. I am a strong, resilient, and persistent advocate for women empowerment and environmental issues. Now let me tell you something about my beautiful country, Ghana. Ghana is known for its vibrant culture. I'm talking music and dance, art, food, dressing, and so many tourist attractions like the Larbanga Mosque, the Mole National Park, the Cape Coast Castle, the Elmina Castle, the Christianborg Castle, now called Osu, and so many more. We are also intricately marked for our colorful festivals like the Fetu Afeshe, the Homowo, the Akwesidai, and so many more. Once again, my name is Nana Ama Asha AC, and I'm your Miss Earth Ghana 2025. Beauties for a cause.
Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Kutz-Andreas. I am your new Miss Earth Germany 2025.
I grew up in a village near Regensburg, surrounded by nature and family values. As the eldest sister, I learned early on about responsibility and caring for others. Being part of the local Scouts community taught me teamwork, respect for nature, and the importance of protecting our environment. I've always loved discovering the world, from Australia and New Zealand to Morocco, where I volunteered in an animal shelter, and most recently Namibia, where I experienced the beauty of nature up close. In my free time, I enjoy dancing, staying active, and horseback riding, hobbies that keep me grounded and connected to both body and mind. All these experiences shaped my passion for sustainability and animal welfare, the values I now carry with me as Miss Earth Germany. Thank you for getting to know me. I'm excited to share my journey and to inspire change, one step at a time.
I'm Luo Shiyuan, Miss Earth Hong Kong 2025. I'm a master student from Columbia University. In Hong Kong, East meets West. Living and working here give me both traditional Chinese value and global visions. I enjoy my modeling life at Sage. I also love my financial learning. I dream to be a charming financial expert in the future. My warm family always support me to be a better girl. I'm so lucky to have them standing behind me at every important moment. I hope I can show my power to combine beauty with intelligence in our Miss Earth stage.
My name is Soltís Vala Ivarsdóttir and I'm Miss Earth Iceland 2025. I'm 19 years old and I proudly represent the beautiful country of Iceland. I grew up in Reykjavík with my two siblings and I was a curious child with big dreams. Growing up surrounded by the Icelandic nature gave me deep love and respect for the earth from a very early age. And that taught me the importance of protecting it. My advocacy is reforesting, a passion inspired by my grandmother. She taught me and my siblings how to plant our first tree. Her guidance showed me that small actions can make a meaningful change. And today, I continue that mission with the hope of restoring balance to our earth. By planting trees, we can heal the environment and create a sustainable future, and to inspire hope for the next generations. I'm proud to share this journey and use my voice and strength to protect our only home, Earth.
When we consume foods that respect the earth, we not only nourish ourselves but generations to come. Today, I sit here with the hope to inspire every plate to become a step towards climate action. Together, let's find our silver lining in sustainability and create a cleaner and healthier planet. Jai Hind.
Hi, I'm Remi Shimizu, Miss Earth Japan from Tokyo. I grew up with a single mother, but I was always surrounded by animals and by my brother, who cared for me as if he were my father. As a child, I loved playing outdoors, climbing trees and running around, which nurtured my love for nature and animals. Even now, I recharge by spending time in the mountains or by a lake, which helps me stay balanced. Since I was little, I also loved performing, which led me to become an actress. I majored in Spanish and lived in Spain, where I gained a broader perspective of the world. Beyond acting, I dream of creating my own eco-friendly fashion brand and using my platform to inspire people to care for the environment. As Miss Earth Japan, I believe that individual action is the silver lining that can lead us to a greener future.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. From a humble seaside community in Liberia rises a story of courage, resilience, and hope. She is a beautiful, intelligent, and passionate young woman who turned life's challenges into stepping stones. Raised by her grandparents, she learned early values of hard work, prayer, and determination. When her grandfather, the wreck of her childhood, passed away, life became very harder. Yet, her mother, a devoted fish seller, continued to struggle so she could go to school, while her grandmother, prayers and fasting became the seed of her success. Those sacrifices shaped her purpose. Today, she stands not only as a testament to perseverance, but also a voice of change. As an environmentalist, she worked passionately to promote a clean and healthier environment, fully aware of the dangers environmental neglect poses to the community like the one she grew up in. She has risen to become Miss Earth Liberia 2025. She is Miss Monica Abigail Swin, an inspiring example of what determination and purpose can achieve.
Hi, my name is Genesis Vera Fernandez. I was born in Veracruz and I have a degree in language. I grew up as an only child with a hard-working single mother and the unconditional love of my grandparents. My family is small but united, and they taught me strength, gratitude, and resilience. Since I was a little girl, my dream was to wear a crown. That dream became real when I represented my municipality as Miss Boca del Rio. and later won the title of Miss Veracruz. This year, I was honored with the designation as Miss Mexico, a recognition of my preparation and my advocacy, painting love for Mother Earth. Are coloring books made with recycled materials to teach children how to care for our planet while learning English. For me, this crown is not just a title, but a responsibility to represent my country with pride and to raise our voices for Mother Earth.
Hello Earth, I'm Divine Nelson, Miss Earth Nigeria 2025. Journaling is my passion. It's been my way of exploring ideas, emotions, and dreams. Through scribbles, my imagination meets purpose. Living in Abuja, Nigeria, surrounded by agrarian communities and agricultural research centers, my reflections began to align with the rhythms of farming and the call for sustainability. As a computer science graduate of the University of Abuja, I carry the lasting perspective that innovation can bring eco-friendly solutions to agricultural practices. But it is really my mom who unfolded my love for sustainable farming. My Ibibio heritage, known for our vibrant festivals and rich cuisine, has imprinted to me their practices of sustainable farming through crop rotation and seed saving. These shaped my journey of rooted earth. I now strive to sow seeds of hope, resilience, and sustainability for generations to come.
My name is Aria Kylebach. I'm 23 years old, and although I was born in Colorado, at 15 I moved across the world to the northern Mariana Islands. That transition was a profound change, but one I was prepared for. Growing up as a child of divorce meant my life was a constant cycle of change and new relationships. While those moments were often difficult and heartbreaking, they gave me resilience and the grace to adapt. Despite an unconventional childhood, my family shared countless moments of love, laughter, and joy that I treasured deeply. I was blessed with an extremely compassionate father, a strong mother, and 4 siblings who have shaped my life. I found refuge in animals through the many childhood pets whose unconditional love nurtured my compassion. Moving to Saipan marked a new chapter though. As a teenager, I was struck by the island's beauty and the strength of its people. I hold deep respect for the Chamorro and Carolinian traditions that have shaped these islands for centuries. The community here is profoundly resilient, not only from the scars of war that left their mark on these islands, but also from the natural disasters that have tested their spirit time and again. My journey has been one of resilience, compassion, and purpose for my family, for the challenges that have shaped me, and for the opportunity to grow alongside the people and history of these islands. I am proud to call Saipan my home, and I carry its lessons with me in everything I do.
From an early age, I learned to look at the world with gratitude. I grew up in the countryside, surrounded by the simplicity of rural and the love of my grandparents, who taught me respect for nature, patience, and the value of simple things. Losing them was my first encounter with pain, but it also showed me the importance of time, family, and memory. My name is Raquel Camelo, proudly from Portugal. I'm a physiotherapist by vocation because caring for others is part of who I am. With an entrepreneurial spirit, I embraced challenge and discovering my stretch by walking a path aligned my values. Today, as Miss Earth Portugal, I have the honor of representing my country and embracing a commitment to both people and the planet. I believe truth change begins with the union of knowledge, action, and empathy. That is why I dedicate myself to environmental education projects, especially with young generations. Because caring for Earth is not a choice, it's a urgent necessity. We all have a silver lining, proof that even in difficult times, there is always light and hope. I want to be that light, made of authenticity, courage, and love for the earth. which give us life when we care for it.
Hello, my name is Grace McGregor. I'm your Miss Earth Scotland 2025.
Growing up surrounded by the countryside has nurtured my love and respect for the natural world. I find peace and joy in exploring nature walks and observing incredible wildlife that thrives there. From a young age, I discovered a passion for dance and performing arts. For me, performing is more than a hobby. The stage shaped me into the woman I am today by teaching me discipline, creativity and resilience. Family is at the heart of who I am, and I'm blessed to be surrounded by inspirational women who guide and support me every day. They remind me that true beauty comes from within, through kindness and compassion. Alongside my reign, I proudly serve my community as an emergency medical technician within the East of England Ambulance Service. This role has strengthened my resilience, empathy and determination to care not only for people but for our planet. Throughout Miss Earth, I'm determined to continue making a difference by protecting both people and the planet for future generations.
Hello everybody, my name is Chị Yang and I am Miss Earth Vietnam 2025. It is my greatest honor to represent Vietnam and Miss Earth International 2025. I was born and raised in Hanoi, the 1,000-year-old capital of Vietnam. Throughout its development, Hanoi has preserved the tiny charm of its own quarter, where street and architecture intertwine its innovative heritage and modern vibrance. This first reflects the resilience of the Vietnamese people in the face of challenges. As a young Vietnamese woman, I'm proud to wear the outline, a symbol of beauty and resilience, to share my homeland culture and love with the world. I hope to inspire love for nature, compassion, and faith in a greener, more sustainable future. As a final year student at Hanoi University of Commerce, majoring in Human Resource Management, I understand that success requires knowledge, resilience, and a heart for the community. Training towards achieving my identity, live a balanced life and stay confident in pursuing the goal. I believe the true strength of a woman lies in her own heart and her own mind. Beyond art and personal growth, I am committed to community and community projects, children and women, sharing positive values and spreading love together. Representing Vietnam and Miss Earth International 2025 is both my pride and my responsibility. As a young woman, I do believe that woman is not only a symbol of grace, but also a powerful voice for change. With the message of protecting the environment, I aspire to use my voice and my actions to inspire awareness and encourage collective efforts for a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable future.
From the heart of Southern Africa, where the majestic Victoria Falls roar, I proudly represent Zimbabwe, a nation born of resilience and strength, raised in the legendary city of kings and queens. Go Bulawayo. I am Tinewimbo Dupute, an actuarial science graduate driven by a passion to make a difference. Growing up, my incredible mother taught me the value of compassion, leadership, and purpose through her own strength and sacrifice. These values shape my work, including my project EcoCycle, which empowers low-income earners by giving value to waste materials and providing hope to those who need it most. As I pursue my passion for modeling, I have discovered that Miss Earth is where purpose and beauty intersect. It's a platform where I can use my voice to inspire action, drive positive change, and protect our planet. I believe that every cloud has a silver lining, and I am committed to being that beacon of hope, shining bright and illuminating a path to a brighter future, while inspiring others to join me on this journey. I am Tinewimbo Dupute, I am Zimbabwe, and I am the silver lining.
What an incredible batch of delegates we've seen today. We are only halfway through, so the excitement just keeps building. Don't forget to subscribe and follow Miss Earth's social media channels to get all the latest updates. And don't miss our next episode on October 5th at 8 p.m. Manila time. This is Haplantir saying goodbye for now, and don't forget to keep our environment clean and green. See you all soon!